Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from Beijing. I'm Zhang Tian, Professor of College of Water Resources at Civil Engineering, China Agricultural University. I'm honored to be here with you on this online event. The topic of my presentation today is Applications and Challenges of ESG in China's Agriculture. While the concept of sustainable development as responsible investment is getting popular in China, more companies begin to consider ESG when it comes to business development and investment targets, hope to fulfill societal responsibilities during practical business operation. So I'd like to discuss this topic with you in 4 aspects. What is ESG system? Practice of ESG system in China, ESG investment cases in China's agricultural sector, and ESG's development opportunities and challenges. Together, let's see the development of ESG system in China and some typical cases of Chinese agriculture enterprises in practical ESG principles. ESG is an extension concept of green and responsible investment. It evaluated the corporation's commercial and social values based on 3 key factors: environment, society, and corporate governance, instead of financial indicators only. The development and modernization of today's society has gradually improved our life quality. However, some environment and ecological problems are coming along seriously. Therefore, it has gradually accepted by enterprises, investors, and financial institutions that enterprise should be business in an environment-friendly and social responsible way, so as to achieve sustainable development. In 2006, the United Nations set up a network principle for responsible investment and put forward 6 investment principles, top of which is to introduce ESG into investment analysis and decision-making. The ESG evaluation system has 3 dimensions, and each has a list of practical factors, such as enterprise effect on climate and protection of natural resources, employee welfare and health, and information disclosure. With the development of the ESG concept, international organizations, research institutions, and investors also put forward different guiding principles and reference standards for ESG information disclosure, evaluation, and investment. In the second part, let's discuss it based on the practice of ESG system in China. Here are some representative documents put forward by Chinese government departments and financial institutions to accelerate the development of ESG and green finance in China. Traditional operates evaluation mainly focus on business environment, production, income, and so on. Instead, ESG more cares about long-term returns. By now, the United Nations has a relatively complete ESG information disclosure and evaluation system, while in China, ESG development is mainly guided by the government, and the progress is relatively slow. This year, Beautiful China ESG 100 Index and Shanghai Shenzhen ESG 100 Preferred Index were officially launched. Together, they would be lead companies toward sustainable development and become standards for China's economy transformation. Guided by these concepts, more investors get to know that besides traditional financial return, non-financial factors such as environment, society, and corporate governance should also be included in investment and evaluation decisions, such as to practice responsible investment and promote sustainable development. Country Garden, a large real estate enterprise in China, has put sustainable development to strategic level and introduced it into business development plan. Based on its business, Country Garden carry out various forms of sustainable development demonstrations, setting up good examples of environment protection, social responsibility, poverty alleviation, and enterprise management. Besides real estate, Country Garden also actively performs in modern agricultural sector. By building up an entire agricultural industry chain, it has established a reliable quality control system and sales channels. This contributes to both increase farmers' income and provide consumers with safe and high-quality agricultural products. In 2018, it was selected as 2018 ESG Green Index Top 10 in China listed real estate enterprises. In the third part, let's discuss ESG investment cases in China's agricultural sector. Environmental factors are priority in agricultural industry when it comes to ESG. Unlike the non-eco action in industry agriculture such as deforestation and overuse of chemical pesticides, sustainable agriculture shall effectively alleviate global climate change and reverse the loss of biodiversity. Thus, ESG investors are turning their interest to sustainable agriculture as a way to fight against climate change. In 2020, I acted as a project leader in the Shanxi Preservation agriculture industry, including development project, which is supported by Asian Development Bank. This is the first project with agricultural enterprise and main body in China to support the development of regional advantaged agricultural industry, including business incubation and the structure of the whole agricultural industry chain through ADB loans. It aims to boost the integrated development of primary, secondary, and tertiary industry in rural areas, help farmers increase income, and create a sustainable future for rural economy. Throughout the project management, we fully follow the principle of ESG, respected local agricultural bases and other developer features. With inclusive business pattern, this project involved the poultry into industry chain. In this way, it realized precise poverty alleviation. Besides, we introduced the agricultural value chain analytical method to provide advice on company development, so as to guide companies to take more social responsibility and play a demonstration role. Next is about how Chinese agricultural companies fulfill the philosophy of ESG. And here, I will take Zhong Futong as an example. As an agricultural science and technology sales company, Futong has stuck to circle eco-agriculture since the very beginning. By developing and promoting advanced technologies of irrigation, IPM, and greenhouse cultivation, we largely reduce chemical use and environment pollution during agricultural activities. Also, our projected businesses promote circular ecological agriculture to improve resources efficiency and develop new ways for sustainable agriculture. To achieve social responsibilities, we create platforms for agriculture high-tech exhibition and agricultural business machine via agricultural carnivals and agricultural outlets projected all over the country. And with featured agricultural activity, local economy has also been greatly boosted. Futong's agro-park projects have effectively increased local farmers' income by creating job opportunities, offering agricultural trainings and other thrive. Our production bases strictly adhere to standard production and management principles, so as to provide healthy and safe food for consumers. With our expert team and technology background, who carry out vocational farmer training, student training practice, science education among pupils and high school students and so on, and received wide recognition and honors. What's more, Futu has actively carried out poverty alleviation and rural revitalization works in Inner Mongolia, Tibet, and many other regions. By knowledge and skill training, science and technology support, and pro-consumer project, Futu has practically driven agri-product sales of 300 more tons and facilitated over 2,000 person times, which effectively contributing to target poverty alleviation. What's more, to support agricultural tailored cultivation, we make donation to the Education Foundation of China Agricultural University and establish Futu scholarship to support excellent young teachers and students. In the last part, I'd like to share ideas on ESG development opportunities and challenges. China has pledged to peak its CO3 emissions before 2030 and achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. UN Biodiversity Conference will be held in Kunming at the post-2020 Biodiversity Framework, which will be officially regulated at the conference to gather global biodiversity cooperation for the future decade. All these provide significant opportunities for ESG investment in China. Global investors have been seeing increasing importance to ESG, which stimulated the expanding of green finance market. Green investment and credit have been widely received and recognized. At present, there are four main challenges to ESG promotion in China. First, investors prefer to short-term gains. Second, diverse assessment standards which make different evaluators hold different assessment results towards the same subject. Third, companies are not fully motivated to practice ESG. ESG is not effectively integrated into top business policy making. What's more, with a lack of underlying data to support ESG investment, information disclosure doesn't meet the requirement. So we shall see the ESG development in China still need further exploration, and I believe the above challenges shall be improved along with the future development so as to reach global standards. That's all about my theory today. Thank you very much for your attention. And you are more than welcome to contact me if you are interested in agriculture-related issues in China. My contact information is also here. Again, thank you, and wish the conference a great success.